Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day. Today I want to share how I go from a Neverfull with 8 to 9 small leather goods into a wallet on chain with maybe just one small leather good and the other daily essentials that I carry with me when I go super compact. I will be tilting the camera down so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm doing. If you enjoy this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? I hope that this camera angle ends up working out okay because I know in the past when I have tilted it, sometimes the items don't end up focusing, so my apologies if the focus is kind of off. But as I had mentioned, I will be going from the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM in the Monogram canvas, and here I just have an array of different small leather goods. I think it's either 8 or 9 as I had mentioned at the beginning of the video, and it is quite unorganized even with an organizer because you guys know that anytime I carry a big bag, I just start filling it up, you know? So it's definitely not a surprise if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, but I will be going into the Gucci Petite Marmont wallet on chain. And I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start emptying out the Neverfull and immediately start ruling out the items that I know for sure won't be going into the wallet on chain. So first up is the Gucci card holder. Now, as much as I would want to carry this in here, the reason I won't is because this Marmont does come with 6 credit card slots, which makes it fabulous for me not to have to carry a card holder or wallet or anything like that. It gives enough space for my driver's license, my debit card, a credit card, and maybe a few other insurance cards. So that makes me very happy. I'm able to maximize my space by not carrying a card holder. So this guy, as much as I want it in there, not gonna happen. Thanks for playing. Next up is the Hermes Calvi card holder. Same thing, and here I have a few other, what's it called, insurance cards. I have loyalty cards, some coupons, and this guy also won't be joining me because it's all about trying to maximize my space as much as possible. Next up is the Louis Vuitton round coin purse in the Monogram canvas. This one, I just might, just because I almost always end up carrying this even when I have a small handbag. So this guy's in the maybe pile. We'll put him over here. Okay, next up is the Chanel 6-ring key holder. Now, I am kind of cheating because I won't be carrying this. I have carried this before in my Chanel wallet on chain or in a few other wallet on chains, but I actually have a set of keys in my car, so I don't have to carry this with me. So that's what I meant by cheating. This guy won't be coming in here, but when I do fit it in, when I was kind of playing around with it, it does seem to get a little too bulky just because of how wide the Chanel 6-ring key holder is. The Louis Vuitton one is a little bit thinner. It's a little bit more narrow, so that one ends up fitting a little bit better in here. But as far as this guy coming along, definitely not. So I did cheat. You know, I'm just going to throw all that out there. Sorry. Next up is my Louis Vuitton clay. This guy might also be coming with me, so I'm going to put him aside with the round coin purse. Next up is my phone. My phone absolutely has to come with me, so remember I have an iPhone 6s, and I will show you guys how it ends up fitting in here. I think if you have a little bit of a bigger phone, it might be a snug fit, but don't quote me on that. Next up is a lip gloss. The lip gloss, I mean, I'm a lip addict. What can I say? That one just might end up coming with me. Also some gum. I gotta have some gum with me. All right. Sunglasses, not gonna happen. These are my Key Australias. As much as I want to, it's just gonna be too bulky and it ends up just taking the entire space of the wallet on chain. So that guy's not coming, which is fine because I can just carry them on my head. Next up, I have more gum. Now this one definitely won't be coming because, come on, look at this. This thing it's a monstrosity. It's huge. All right. Now, of course, the Chanel O case won't be coming with me. And in here, I do have a compact, which I don't need to carry with me because this wallet on chain comes with a built-in mirror, which I think is amazing. So it kind of helps me maximize my space even more. But I have 2 lipsticks in here that are potential maybes. So I might have to pick from the gloss and the lipsticks. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I have a bunch of wrappers. Oh my God. These are all gum wrappers. Seriously? Let's just put them off to the side. I have another gum wrapper. I have $2. And it always seems like I have $2. I never have like a good amount of cash to carry with me. How sad. All right, I also have a lanyard, which will not be coming with me. So let me just set that off to the side. And that leaves us down to 2 other small leather goods. Now this is the Chanel O pouch, and this is the Chanel coin pouch. This one I already know I'm not going to be able to fit in there just because it is quite bulky, but I do have my key fob that that will end up coming with me. So that guy will go in the pile, and in here I just have a few other, you know, I have the floss and lip balm. Obviously that's not coming with me, or the headache medicine, which is fine because I also have a survival kit in my car with headache medicine. So this guy isn't coming with me, and that leaves the O pouch. In here, what do I have? I have a couple lipsticks, and I also, oh my gosh, I have another lipstick, and I actually ended up emptying this one out a few days ago. So that's all I have in here. Now, as far as fitting these items in, oh my gosh, look at this. I have six lipsticks inside of my handbag. Who needs this many lipsticks? I do. All right, so I know for sure the Buxom probably won't end up coming with me just because it's a little too big. And not the Dior's, since they're a little bit on the bulkier side. Maybe the Velvet Teddy. All right, so that leaves me 2 lipsticks. It also leaves me a key fob, my Louis Vuitton clay, my Louis Vuitton round coin purse. I also have some cash, some gum, my phone, and I don't think I will be carrying this guy with me. And I know that I could end up fitting my lipstick in here, maybe my gum, but I don't necessarily want to have a pouch within a pouch. So this guy's going to have to sit out. Because again, I know that I'm not going to try to fit in, you know, a cosmetic case or anything like that. I completely realize that it is a wallet on chain, but I want to be able to, number one, maximize my space while being able to carry the things that I absolutely need to carry with me, no matter what. All right, so in here, let me just take out the chain very quickly. Okay, so that guy sits out. And in here, since it does have the 6 credit card slots that I had mentioned, I will just have my driver's license, my debit card, a credit card. So just imagine those being there. Okay, so I know for sure I want to carry my phone. Remember, mine is an iPhone 6S. It fits in here quite nicely, quite easily. If you have a little bit of a larger phone, you might have to fit it at an angle. But if you did have to fit it at an angle, then that takes away from something else that you can carry with you. So again, I know my phone's going to fit in there. Now it comes down to the clay and the round coin purse. It depends. If we're going downtown and, you know, with parking and meters and whatnot, I usually like to carry this no matter what. With this one, I do have my, what's it called? My bobby pins, my hair clips and stuff like that. And here, if I wanted to, I can fit a few items from the loyalty cards in here. But what I also decided to do is I have a key ring that I told you guys that I have my my house keys in my car. Usually I'll end up fitting them in here. I just have 2 keys that I end up fitting in here. That way I know that they're not necessarily left in my car, and it gives me a little bit more sense of security, if you will. So in here I have my bobby pins, my hair ties, and those 2 keys that I talked about. So this guy is going to trump this one, you know, just because, I don't know, I want to carry my my house keys with me. All right, so this guy's going to fit at an angle. Hopefully you guys are able to see that. My phone's taking up a little too much space. Okay, so in here I just have the clay, my phone. In this little zip pocket, I'll end up putting the cash that I have. And even if I do have some loose change, I could fit it in here quite nicely, just because I don't necessarily need a bulk of change with me. So I can fit that in here. So let's just do that, just so you guys can see it a little bit better. Of course, I wouldn't be carrying some of these coins, but just as a for instance. This is not going as well as I had hoped. All right, so in here I do have some change. Next up is my gum. I have to carry gum. You guys know that. I do have a bunch of gum in my car, but you know, what if I'm out and about, I don't want to have dragon breath and have to run to my car every time. And that leaves a little bit of space right over here, not too much. And I still have the key fob that I want to carry with me and a lipstick. So let's do the lipstick first. The lipstick ends up fitting in there quite nicely. And the only thing left to fit in is my key fob. So my key fob should fit in here. It might be a little bit of a snug fit, but there we go, perfectly. And you guys know me, I'm all about Tetris, so I'm very happy that everything just kind of has its own little place without necessarily having too much of an empty space in one corner or anything like that. But the moment of truth, let's see if this guy ends up closing. I'm able to close it very nicely without any lumps and bumps. Nope. Let me just kind of put it on its side so you can see I have no lumps and bumps on the side. But you can see that on this side of the wallet on chain, it's a little bit more extended than this side. And right now the leather is somewhat stiff. It is the pebbled leather, and I think that over time it'll start to soften, which makes it maybe a little bit more, it makes it a little bit easier for you to get more play from it the more and more that you use it. But just something to know, if you notice that one side is a little bit more extended than the other, over time, I have a feeling that if I continue to carry the same items that I do, then I'll end up noticing that I have the same thing happen that did with my Chanel wallet on chain. On one side, it's a little bit more crinkled than the other, if you will. So if you want to avoid that, I would just make sure to try to have both sides kind of end up matching. That way it ends up wearing a little bit more evenly. So this ends up working out for me perfectly. You know, as much as I would want to fit more small leather goods in here, the fact that I do have the one small leather good, and I have my house keys in there, as well as bobby pins. I have my phone, gum, lipstick, my key fob, and also some cash. And I know that I can always interchange the small leather goods. You know, it all depends upon what it is that I'm doing for that day. If maybe I want to carry everything inside of a little pouch like this, or inside of my Louis Vuitton mini pochette, I can fit everything in there and just have it in there, you know, kind of like what I said before, a pouch within a pouch, or I can use my round coin purse. It's all a matter of what it is that you need for that day. But usually with wallet on chains, I go super, super, super compact and just carry the bare essentials. And I know that I have all of my bases covered, you know, and I still have a little bit of space that I can fit more items in here. Like if I wanted to carry, I don't know, more cards or more paperwork or whatever it is, I think that you can also fit your phone back here. Let me just see how that ends up working out. It might be a little bit more snug. Actually, it ends up pushing the small leather good this way, but you can see the phone on the back side. And that's something that I would end up avoiding, just because if I end up fitting my phone back there every single time with the pebbling and the way that it'll wear over time, I think that you'll be able to see that outline. So I want to try to avoid that. So I will definitely end up housing it. Oh dear. I'll end up housing it in the front pocket here, because I think it makes it a little bit easier. I could put it inside of the zippered compartment, but I don't know. I want easy access when it comes to my phone, so I end up leaving it there. Or I might just have it out completely, and if I have it out completely, and if I have it in my back pocket of my jeans, or if I have it in my hand, then I can give space to another small leather good. But the fact that these are my bare essentials, you know, when it comes down to going into a wallet on chain, this makes me very happy. I did forget to mention one other thing. If I do fit the chain in here, it does not take away from how this item ends up closing either. So I wanted to show you guys and give you a little bit of a visual on it, just in case. I like to be as thorough as I possibly can when it comes to these videos. So let me just put it on this one. It's kind of easy to take it off. Maybe not so much when I feel like I'm pressured by the camera. But all right. So I have the chain on, and I'm still able to close it the same way that I did before. All right, you guys, so that does it how I transition from the Neverfull into the wallet on chain. These are the essentials that I absolutely need to carry with me. And I'm really curious to hear what are some of the things that you carry with you when you go super compact. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red button down below and hitting that bell so you're notified when I upload videos, which is anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week. And if you guys want me to do another transition video from this bag into that bag, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to do that. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and as always, make it a fabulous day or not, the choice is yours. Have a great day.